Welcome back to my channel, and today I will be deviating away from my fall 2024 series to talk about my bridal experience and dress hunting for my wedding. If you didn't know, I recently had a wedding this past August, and so I just went through the dress hunting experience last year and wanted to share some tips and how I was able to find my dream dress for the 2025 brides who are expecting to go through this experience soon. So if you are a future bride and you're looking for some tips on the dress hunting experience, stay tuned. If you see me looking down to my screen down here, it's because I have my iPad set up and I'm looking at the pictures so that I can just refresh my memory on which dress I'm talking about. I want to start off by saying that everyone's journey is different when it comes to the wedding experience, and what I went through and what you might experience can be different. For instance, I only needed to go to 3 or 4 bridal shops. Your experience might be different. You might have to go to less, you might have to go to more shops. So just keep that in mind and just know that every bride's experience will be different, and you should not look at my experience and think that you only need to go to 3 shops in order to find your dream dress. It might take a little bit longer, and that's okay. So in this video, I will go through all the dresses that I've tried on and how I ended up deciding on my dream dress. I also will be sharing tips on the overall experience of dress hunting and things that you should keep in mind. Starting off with my first bridal shop, this is when I wanted everyone to be a part of the bridal experience and bring folks with me to do the try on and the fittings. This is when I was super excited. I think most brides go through this and really want everyone to be a part of that. So I wanted to share that experience. First gown that I tried on, the very first one, this gown was absolutely gorgeous. And looking back, I remember thinking that I was walking out of this store with this dress. When you're going through your first bridal experience, the very first shop that you go to will make you feel like you have to pick something from that shop. If you don't know what you want, you haven't experienced different gowns, different styles on you. Keep in mind, a lot of these workers or stylists at the bridal shops are going to try to get you to buy a gown. Not all of them, because I've had some experiences where I can walk out and just feel guilty free. But out of this first shop in particular, I did feel a sense of like, you should get this. If you don't get it, we don't know when we'll have another dress like that. So just keep that in mind, that you will feel that pressure. And if you do have folks around you, they should be the ones telling you, basically talking you off of the ledge and saying like, hey, you have time. And my maid of honor played a critical role in helping me really realize like, you do not need to leave with a gown today. Let's go shop around. You can shop around. And that definitely did help, having that support system. Gown number 1, really pretty gown. I love this gown. When I first tried it on, I was like, this is exactly what I want. I definitely was going for a mermaid look. This is something that I knew just going into my experience. I did a lot of research. I thought about my body type, and because I'm super tall and I'm very slender, I wanted to exaggerate my natural body structure and curves and not a A-line dress. I felt like it would bury me. So I tried on this dress based off of what I explained to the stylist. This is what they recommended, and it was beautiful. I love how glittery it was. I wish you could see the sparkle on this dress, but in the picture you can't really tell, but it was very shimmery, and that was something that I was going for. I wanted my dress to be very dramatic because our ceremony was during sunset. It was outdoor. I really wanted my walk down to be dramatic. After all, this is our big day. We paid a lot for this, and I wanted this to be as dramatic as possible. And this dress was doing it for me. The thing I did not like about this dress is the bottom portion, or the hemline of the dress. I did not like, it just was not what I was looking for. I couldn't put my finger on it, but there was just something about this dress that I knew, I don't know, I'm not too certain about. I liked a lot of aspects of it. The bodice was great and tight fitting, but I just did not know why I wasn't 100% on this dress. The dress is a different variation, same designer. This dress was way more dramatic. I actually fell in love with this dress, and this is a dress that I thought I would walk out with because it was super dramatic, super um, glittery, shimmering. I love the poofiness of the dress and was like, this is the most dramatic dress that I have seen, and I want it now. I'm glad I did not take this dress because after going home and looking back at the pictures, I did not like how poofy it was and how much tulle was used in this dress. And that is an important tip. Tip number 2, take pictures and videos so that you can go home and review those videos and look back and say, do you see yourself in this dress? Do you like what you look like on pictures with this dress? Because that is what matters. It really helped me decide by just collecting a gallery of photos and videos of the different gowns that I've tried on. And I was able to then make a decision based off of the pictures. Ultimately, when you find your dress the day of, you will say yes to the dress without having to review it much. I heard that so much, and it definitely did happen for me that way, where I walked in and tried on my wedding dress, and I was like, this is the dress. I'm walking out with this dress now. But as you're having those moments of, I'm not sure if this is my dress, take pictures, take videos, review them at home. Start to think about what you like and what you do not like about each dress, because it will help you find your actual dress. So that wraps up my first bridal shop. I did only try on 2 dresses there, I believe. The rest of their dresses were not what I was looking for, and I thought that I made my decision with that second dress, and so I walked out thinking I would be back. I did not return. I ended up going to another bridal shop, and on this visit, I actually only took my maid of honor, and this was just due to my own feelings of being overwhelmed with so many people around, so many opinions. I am someone who I just need peace and quiet a lot of times. So for the remainder of my dress hunting experience, I did take my maid of honor, or I walked into a dress shop by myself, and it definitely helped me through my journey, but everyone's different. You might need the support system. After speaking to a lot of stylists, they did recommend that brides go by themselves because it limits the amount of opinions. And a lot of times people can try to overshadow what you want. I think people tend to forget that this day is about you, and they try to live vicariously through you. So just keep that in mind. I'm not saying that you should cut everyone out of this experience because of what I experienced. You do what's best for you. This is about you, but just want to share that it can be overwhelming. Think about going by yourself or just bringing your maid of honor, maybe your mom. But yeah, this experience was definitely one that I enjoyed because I had less people around. So at this bridal shop, I tried on quite a few different gowns, and this is one shop that I can say I walked out and was like, I'm not convinced by any of them. I tried on a lot of mermaid fitting gowns, and I still just was not convinced. There was just something about each gown that I could not put my finger on. With this first gown, I did love how my shape looked in all of the gowns. So this one's no different. I love the lace. I definitely wanted a long dress, and I knew that I wanted the train of the dress to be lace, and I wanted them to have a lot of glitter and sparkle. This dress had that. I did feel like the train was decent. I didn't think it was as long as I wanted compared to the first bridal shop where that train was super long. It was very dramatic, and that's what I was going for. That's the word I kept telling people. The stylist was dramatic. I want it to be dramatic. I want my train to be dramatic. I want the dress to be dramatic. This was not that dramatic for me. I did not feel like I saw myself walking down the aisle with this dress. It just was not it. I also wanted a strapless dress. It's something that I knew I wanted, even if I had to get that done via the tailoring process. But this dress did have straps. And keep in mind that you can alter a lot of the aspects of your dress depending on how it is made. But this dress was not it for me. Now this dress, I was like, maybe, just maybe. I love the toe on this dress. I love the way the bodice like shaped my curves and just made me feel very confident in this dress. I did really like this dress. the back of this dress. The front, I was not a fan of for some reason, but the back of the dress was everything. I did wish the train was longer, but the front of the dress, something about the dress I just was not a fan of. Now, this dress in the moment, I did not like it. I did not like this dress. Something about the design of the dress, I don't know. It was just something about this dress that I did not like. I think it was just the design in terms of the floral placement and how a lot of them kind of poked out on the dress. I just did not like this dress at all. I don't think there was anything on this dress that I liked. This was one of those dresses that I knew immediately that I was not a big fan of. This was a different variation of the first dress. I did not like it. Same thing, design was not flattering for me at all. I did not like this dress. I did love the back of the dress. I wish that that same scheme kind of followed in the front. I just felt like the front just did not look like a wedding dress for me. The back, loved the lace design. The train was beautiful. I just wish that it was more cohesive. This dress was beautiful. I loved the back of this dress. The train was beautiful. The bodice was beautiful. I love the front of this dress as well. And I did for a moment think that this was the dress for me. The undertone of the dress was kind of like a ivory peachish color that you can kind of see it in the picture, but not too much. I was willing to ignore that because this dress, the design was beautiful. I did like this dress, but it still was not it. And I think the train was my issue with this dress, where I was just like, I don't know, it's not long enough for me, but it was beautiful. It was on my list of maybe. It was a maybe dress. The theme with the shop was a lot of these dresses. I did not like how the front of the gown looked on me, but I was a fan of the back of the gown. And this dress is no different. I love the train. I love the lace, and I just love the back of this dress. It was very beautiful. I love the bodice on the back of the dress. It was beautiful. This dress was strapless, so that was a plus, but I do not like the front of the dress. I was not a fan of the front of the dress, and that was definitely weighing, because I didn't like the front of a lot of these dresses. That automatically put them in no's, because I feel like that's the most important part for me. As I'm walking down the aisle, that's the first thing you see, and then you see the back of my gown. So this dress was a no, and I knew that then, but I still had it on a maybe, but I knew in my mind this was not the dress for me. This is the last dress I tried on at this bridal shop, and this was a no. I want a dress to be strapless. I know that this could be altered to remove the straps, but something about this dress did not scream me at all. On to my third bridal shop. This shop, I found some things that I liked. I tried on like maybe 2 or 3 dresses. And it really helped me think about what I was looking for in a dress when I said dramatic. But the shop also was the part where I started to feel like I am not going to find a dress and I will have to settle. You'll have those thoughts going through your mind, so just keep that in mind. Keep your head up. You'll find the dress. You have to keep pushing, and it does feel very stressful to continuously go to dress shops and try them on. It's fun at first when you're just like, oh my God, this is the first time I'm doing this. Is amazing. But as you continue to go, you're like, it's just this repetitive routine, and it becomes very annoying and very stressful. And dresses start to look alike, and you're just like, I don't know what I like. I don't know what I don't like. I don't know. I just want to find a dress. And this is where I got to that point of, I just want to find a dress. And I might settle for a dress because I did not think I would find one. This dress screamed Great Gatsby for me. I did like this dress a lot. It was interesting because I was like, I don't know if I would like this for my wedding, but this dress is beautiful. Very bedazzled. It was beaded. It was definitely a heavier dress because of all the beads or all the beading on this dress. It was beautiful. This dress was very gorgeous. I love that it was very like sleek, simple but elegant. And I was like, this might be it. I did not like that the train was so short on this dress. And I did not like that the dress had straps, because for this particular dress, it would be harder, from what the stylist said, to get this dress to be strapless. So I would have to accept having straps for this. And I did not know how I felt about that. So this dress was beautiful. I definitely think it would be cute for a renewal or anniversary in the future. But in the moment, I just could not let go of having a strapless dress. But this dress was definitely on my list of maybes if I really just ended up settling for a dress. Now, this next dress, I liked it while I was at the bridal shop. When I started looking back at photos, I did not like it. In the moment when I was at the bridal shop, I did like how simple this dress was. I loved how it fit me. The bodice really accentuated my curves, and I loved this dress while I was there. Looking back, this dress is very simple to me. It had no glitter, it had no shine, nothing. It was very plain. It was the plainest dress I've tried on the entire experience. When I expressed that to the stylist, she did mention that I could customize this dress and have them add like a glitter layer underneath that would really cause it to shine. Of course, that would cost more. So there were some things that you can do. Keep in mind that you can adjust, and there are chances for the designers to tailor a dress for what you're looking for. But I thought that I would end up probably doing that for this dress. I thought that this may be the dress for me, and I would have to go ahead and get a glitter layer added underneath, and all this different stuff. Like, I was talking with the stylist, and she gave me a pricing on how much all this stuff would cost. And I thought that this might be the dress. So this was definitely one of the contenders before I found my actual dress. I didn't feel like it was dramatic enough. So I ended up asking how I can make this dress have a little bit more drama. The stylist suggested I add a tulle skirt to the dress, and so I tried that on. In the moment, I was like, "Oh wow, this is definitely drama, and maybe this is what I'm looking for." Especially with the um, long veil, I definitely knew I wanted a cathedral veil that would be super long and would add on to the long train, and so we tried that. I thought that maybe this could work, but when I got home and looked back, I just did not like it. I felt like I looked like a hot mess, and it was just too much tulle. There was too much happening in this dress. So I ended up not going with this dress. The final dress I tried on here was the only A-line dress I tried on this entire experience. And it was just mainly to confirm that this was not the type of dress I needed. Like, a ball gown dress was not what I wanted. And I really wanted a mermaid dress. Plus, this dress did have a lot of shine and shimmer. And I wanted to just try on something different to make sure that this is exactly like what I envisioned is what I wanted. And it confirmed that for me. This dress was beautiful. I do think ball gown dresses, A-line dresses are beautiful on other people. I did not think I would look great in one. And that was confirmed when I tried on this dress. I did not like it on me. I felt like it definitely drowned my body shape in this dress because I am more slender, and I just felt like it just was not going to look good on me. And so I was glad I tried it on because it confirmed that my mermaid style dress is what I was looking for. Bridal shop number 4. This was my final shop. And I enjoyed this experience. The stylist and the owner of the shop made this experience very pleasurable for me. It was great. It was comforting, especially when I was in such a bad space because I was not having any luck. And I came into the shop thinking, I'm not going to find a dress. It's just going to be the same routine. I'm going to have to make another appointment at a different dress shop. And how many dress shops do I have to go to? I'm running out of time. Like, I was having all the negative thoughts on this day, and I end up walking out with my dress the same day. So This experience was great. It was one that I needed because I just was not having luck. And I had a quick turnaround that same day where I was not settling. Like, I was like, this dress is the one for me. And yeah, that's how my dress experience went. But let's get into the gowns. So this first one I tried on, I did not like this dress because it just felt very much like I was drowning in it. I didn't like how it was not fit to me. And I know that all dresses are not fitted to you and you have to get them altered. But this dress, the bottom of it, I just did not like it. It was just something about this dress that I wasn't a big fan of. It just didn't scream, this is a dress for me. So starting off, I was already in a bad headspace because I was like, I'm not going to find my dress here. Just starting off with this first dress. The second dress did not help because I was still in a headspace of I am going to walk out here empty-handed. I did not like this dress either. I did not like the way it fit me. I did not like the bottom and how it just went straight down. I did not like this dress. I remember just being like, this is not fun at all. And I really might just have to settle for one of the dresses at the third bridal shop. This dress I did like. I really loved how bedazzled the bodice of this dress was. I love the glitter, the sparkle, the shine. Oh, and the lace at the bottom of the dress were shimmering, glittery, beautiful. The bodice fit me great. It was the best fitting dress that I've tried on at the shop. This came about because I was explaining what I didn't like. I love that the stylists at this shop were asking me a lot of questions about, what do you like about this dress? Okay, what do you not like about this dress? Even though I had more dislikes about all the dresses, it helped them kind of figure out what I was aiming for and finding that within my price range. This dress, it did have straps, off the shoulder straps, and I was told that I could take that off in alteration. This dress was dramatic. It was long, the train was beautiful, and it was just everything I was looking for. And this turned out to be my wedding dress. I tried on this dress, and when I was in the fitting room, I remember being like, this might be it. I walked out, and the way how you walk out this bridal, the fitting room, was there was a huge mirror down the hall as you're walking out of the fitting room. And so you would see yourself walking down. And so you kind of could envision yourself walking down the aisle. And I was walking and I'm like, okay, I'm feeling a little bit more confident. We go into the grand like fitting area where you have mirrors around you and ring lights on you. And I looked in the mirror as I'm standing on that pedestal and I was like, this is the dress. The only thing was the off the shoulder straps that I didn't like, her sleeves. And when I told her that, she was like, you can make this dress strapless. I fell in love with that look. I love the look of this dress. I saw myself in this dress on my wedding day. And that's when I was like, this is what everyone's talking about. When you know that's the dress for you, you just know. And then they started to play around with the veils. And at first gave me this very like stiffish kind of veil that was just plain. And I was like, I don't know. Like, this is cute and all, but I don't know. And because the owner knew I liked the dramatic, she knew I was going for the shimmering, the glistening, all of that. The veil that she then put on me had floral patterns and was so shiny and shimmery, glistening just as much as the dress. I was like, this is it. How much for everything? Like, this moment was it. It was everything that I dreamed about. We did the pictures with yes, the yes to the dress sign and everything. I was able to find my dress. It was a great experience, and I was super lucky because this was the last dress from this designer in that store. I went in right before Thanksgiving, and so they were having a Black Friday event. So I did get this dress and veil on sale. So that was also a plus, but to find the final dress, like they had no more in inventory for this dress. This was the final dress in store, was just a blessing to be able to find that. And it really made me feel like this is a dress for me, because she was like, as we were talking, she literally was just like, listening to what I was explaining and what I wanted in a dress and what I didn't like about the other dresses. And she was like, okay, I have a dress that might fit your budget in the back. It's on final sale. It's on the Black Friday sale, and I think you might like it. Let's give it a try. Worst case is you don't like it, and that's that. And that was the dress. I definitely had a great experience at this shop, and I'm glad that I went to this bridal shop, and I was happy that I was able to find my dress and say yes to the dress. So that was my experience. It was quick because of the fact that I was able to find my dress within 4 bridal shops. But like I mentioned, everyone's experience will be different. So just keep that in mind. I hope this does help you see how the experience can feel and what it can feel like for a bride. It will be stressful. It will be challenging. It will be hard. Push yourself through. You'll be rewarded at the end. And maybe this will help you kind of just think about what you would like in a dress. Just wanting to give another video for some bride that's just on the internet looking for tips, because I was that bride a year ago that was looking through YouTube, looking through Instagram, looking through Pinterest, trying to decide what I liked and what I didn't like. I hope this helps someone out there. Congratulations to all my future 2025 brides. I wish you the best. Don't let the stress get to you. Really try to enjoy it. I know that it becomes a lot, especially when you're dress hunting. If you need a support system, have that. If you don't want a support system, you don't have to. Just know that this day is about you and your spouse. And please just remember that. Carry that with you as you make it over this hill. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with a 2025 bride if that is not you. If you are the 2025 bride, congratulations, and I'll see you in the next one.